He should sue for this, actually. He absolutely should. I'm sorry. Like, on the topic of lawsuits,
I do legitimately think these guys are trying to get me killed. I will say it.
And look, if people embrace Piker, would this be the ultimate undoing for the Democrat Party?
I hope so.
I hope so. I don't think so, but I hope so.
I have no faith in that because their Achilles heel has always been they don't know when to stop. They don't know how far they've gone. But the country keeps changing, Stu. So we import a lot of people that bring in foreign ideologies. There's a larger and larger pool.
It's beautiful.
Foreign ideologies.
Immediately, the reasonable Republican concern immediately turns to great replacement theory. Like, remember, this guy's supposed to be the moderate Republican, right? Turning Point USA, spiritual successor, not as ridiculous as like a Nick Fuentes type, right? And what is the difference? I mean, him and Nick Fuentes completely align on the great replacement. It's just he doesn't think Jews are responsible for the great replacement. Nick Fuentes thinks Jews are responsible for the great replacement. That's it. But they still agree that the great replacement is taking place, that the Democratic Party, like he would probably say George Soros is doing the third world migration into the United States. Nick Fuentes says it's all Jews. So even on that front, there's not like a big fundamental difference there. It's so strange that we act as though the Republicans are not the radical ones. It's actually like if you're a liberal and you lean in any way, shape, or form to the idea that like someone like myself represents a radical wing, a radical perspective. Meanwhile, these are the guys. These are the normal guys on Fox News. And this is the normal commentary coming from the normal Republican Party. I mean, you're out of your mind. It's completely ridiculous.
Even all of those clips, you've left out so many about how he's excited about impoverishing the white middle class, how he jokes about a better era when we go back to lynchings when it comes to black people.
Wait, what? They've lost their dang minds, I think. That one is what I don't even know what that is a reference to. Is that the one that like they put up as a hold on. That was Scott Jennings lied about it? What the
on top of these candidates,
what are they
choose to keep for company? Just listen to this. Hasan Piker in Cut 8.
I don't give a what black people care about. Oh, black people care about this. Black people care about that. Like, shut the up. That's not how politics works. Oh, well, Hasan, how dare you? Like it or not, black people care about this issue. The issue is literally a guy LARPing as a black person saying black people care about ICE.
Our plan will lower costs and save many middle-class families.
It's like, it's kind of crazy that I would argue that if you're on the left, but also maybe like this particular corner of the internet, I think like streaming leftist politics, you have to spend so much effort making your stream as unclippable as possible. Like it got to the point where, okay, you guys already know this, people who tune in all the time, you guys already know this. I feel like it's good to have a very glass half full mentality and constantly think about like, okay, well, these are the lemons I was given. I guess I make lemonade now. And there are so many instances where you deal with bad faith actors, but I think that there's always something to learn, and maybe it's just cope on my part where I want it to be true, so therefore I will make it true. It's the if I ask for a margarita and you give me a margarita meme. So like when I think of some of the times that I've been clip chimped where I'm literally quoting someone, like the Giardia thing, like I'm literally bar for bar quoting what Ethan said, and then people then later argue like, you made that up, you're pushing this lie about this stuff that he said. And it's like, okay, what can I learn here? Got it. So if I'm ever talking about anything that might be even remotely controversial, I'll just play the clip of them saying it, because you can't deny reality. If I say, here's literally what they said, and then I play it and I'm saying, see, that's literally what they said. This is exactly on the screen right now. It's pretty hard to, I don't even know how you would clip chimp that. I don't even think it's, oh, you played a clip of him saying something. How could you do that? You know what I mean? That's a lime. Shut up. And I think that that's a very good example of like one way that you can stop getting clip chimped. It's still insane that it happens, but like, and it is insane that like Fox News can air a story about like you're pro-lynching because you said you don't care that that particular black person said that they're pro-ICE. That's not representative of anything. And even if that guy was the CEO of every black person in America, that doesn't make the position magically correct. Being pro-ICE is not magically correct because one guy said it who happened to be from a particular group, right? And I do feel like a lot of streaming, unfortunately, in this sector, in this corner of the internet, is like practicing that ability. Oh, he says it later when reading a comment. Okay. To like not say, who cares what these people think, blah, 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 blah.
Thousands of dollars a year.
Like it or not, black people care about the border. Man, shut the fuck up. Black people care about the border. I don't give a fuck what black people care about or what you think black people care about, okay? I'm talking across the board. The Democratic Party literally is going to fucking lose. And even if they don't lose, move the country to a significantly more right-wing position.
Which, like, again, what he said is not incorrect, but, like, unfortunately, because you're going to get clip chimped on the internet if you do left-wing stuff on Twitch, you have to be cautious to be like, why would it matter if there were black people in this country that thought ICE was good? That doesn't magically change my position into thinking ICE is good. Those people are just wrong. Coming off the Ethan Klein stuff, I'm curious, would they run the same clip compilations on their show as Fox News? Wait, what do you mean?
Okay.
Scott Jennings might be the one person they hate more than Hasan, LOL.
Oh, black people care about this. Black people care about that. Like, shut the fuck up. That's not how politics works. Okay? I hate that. I hate this, like, shield. Okay? I hate this fucking idiotic shield. Okay? Oh, well, Hasan, how dare you? Like it or not, black people care about this issue. It's like, it's such a fucking stupid stance. Okay? It's such an idiotic stance. Nobody operates like this. Okay? Black people don't operate like this either. Shut the fuck up. Stop using this as a fucking shield.
Children with asthma.
Random anonymous guy claiming, oh, black people care about the border. Black people care about.
As a black person who's dealt with both sides at Denims, I've had some Republican and MAGA ex-friends try and claim Hasan has said this to try and win me over. And it made them mad when I asked for the full clip in its entirety. Oh. As a black person, chatters weaponizing our skin against him is disgusting. And I mean, it's like, low-key kind of ties into the previous conversation a little bit about like blaming women for sexism. It's like, wow, real ally to the women community that you're blaming women for men being sexist. Incredible stuff here.
Nice. You don't know what black people care about.
This is the equivalent of saying, well, there are queer people that care about excluding trans people from spaces. It's like, and who gives a fuck? Their opinion is wrong. Hello? Guess what? Being part of a particular group doesn't make you have perfect opinions. You can have incorrect opinions and be trans. You can have incorrect opinions and be gay. You can have incorrect opinions and be a man or a woman or black or white or Asian or any other group of people. Like, your opinion is wrong. You don't magically hide behind some identity to say, nope, my opinion has to be right. Now, you can use your identity to explain why you have the position that you have, and you can use your lived experience to explain why your particular position exists. But to just like throw it out and be like, well, you know, there's a lot of people that care about this thing that are of this group. It's like, that's not what? Stupidity does not discriminate? Yeah.
Bullshit. That's not true. A chatter that wasn't even black, by the way, just a person that was either LARPing as a black person or just claiming to speak for all black people. It's like, it's such a fucking stupid stance. Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist language in this fucking chat? This one is me responding to someone saying all black people are voting for.
I will say this makes the other clip from Sean Hannity even funnier. The Sean Hannity clip where he's like, look at this crash out. It's like, all right, if we're talking about crash outs, this is a lot closer to that, all right?
Eric Adams.
And will some of the older voters, even in the black community and Latino community, come out and vote for him when you have Eric Adams, the incumbent mayor, on the ballot, who still has
Dog. Eric Adams is despised by every group in the state, every group in the city. Like the notion that older black
that's not true. He's appreciated by the Turkish community, and I would expect a Turkish person to know that.
voters
but
are going to go for Eric Adams is insane. I mean, your analysis on this is bad. Old black voters do typically not budge due to historical mistrust. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind, dog. I know. I'm saying that the older black voting bloc goes off of the machine that directs them as an unstoppable force in whichever.
I hate how in politics Latino people magically become a singular race of people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the same. If it makes you feel better, it's the same thing with Arab people. All right. There's like Arab beef, but like, I mean, honestly, if you're just from anywhere around or near the Middle East, you're just like this particular type of brown person, and all of these are the same. And it's like, okay. It's like East Asians. It's like, hey man, why don't you ask a Korean if they feel like they're exactly like the Japanese people? And why don't you tell a Korean person you see no difference between them and Japanese people, and then get back to me. And get back to me on what they say to you. All right? Just let me know how that plays out for you, man. Oh my god. But it's like the same thing. It's like having friends that are Hispanic, or having had a lot of Hispanic friends growing up in New York, finding out that like apparently there's like this big like continental versus like islander beef between people of different Hispanic origin, or ethnicity rather. Maybe nationality would be more accurate. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Really? Is that really the case? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, all right, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Because shocker, different countries have different cultures from other countries, even if they speak the same language. I would say British people are nothing like American people. Yes, we both speak English. That's
direction the Democratic Party wants to go towards. The argument is simple. Will the Democratic establishment machine, out of fear that they'll have like an uncontrollable force like fucking Eric Adams, try to move it and funnel older black voters as a voting bloc in the direction of Zohran Mamdani? And even if they don't do that, will Zohran Mamdani still win? And I think the answer is yes. Clown take. Can you shut the fuck up when it comes to black folks? You really don't want to talk about us unless it comes from voting. When is the last time you spoke about Sudan? I'm going to ether you. Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist
I'm going to ether you is amazing.
language in this chat? Suck my cock, okay? You stupid fucking rad lib. Get the fuck out of here.
It's the
Get
same energy as me saying, I'm going to melt you with my mind.
the fuck out of my chat. Stupid, moronic, fucking rad lib nonsense. Suck my fucking dick. Fuck you. Suck my yes, dude. It's because I'm racist. That's why. It's because I'm racist, dude. Go back to a better time when lynchings were happening. This is what I like as a
No, dude. They didn't use like a satirical clip. No, guys. Come on. Stop.
black man. Are you always doing too much with black people? Leave them alone. I want to go back to lynching. Like, I get it, but relax. Man, shut the up, okay? Yeah, I'm reading someone's comment in that one. You got me, okay? You got me, because I'm a racist person.
You just heard.
He should sue for this, actually. He absolutely should. I'm sorry. Like, this is a Fox News segment, yeah? I'm not mistaken?
Go back to lynching. Like, I get it, but relax. Man, shut the up, okay? Yeah, I'm reading someone's comment in that one. You got me, okay? You got me, because I'm a racist person.
Scott Jennings is on Fox, right? Am I mistaken? No, he's on CNN. Or wait, maybe he was just appearing on CNN. My apologies. I don't know why. Sorry, I know why. I know why I thought Scott Jennings was a Fox News host. I know why, and it's because CNN is indistinguishable, especially when it comes to any foreign affairs, but apparently also in these affairs. So, all right, nice. My apologies. I think this particular segment might have been on Fox. Okay. Well, anyways.
You just heard campaigns all the time.
If anyone gets duped by this edit, I'm sorry. You are the biggest moron of all time.
First, let's start with the rhetoric that is put on black people. So you and I disagree on pretty much everything political.
Dog, you know this dude is this motherfucker. Uncle Tom's favorite nephew? Ew. Why do professional black Republicans always do this? Like,
oh no, that was specifically on his podcast / radio show on Salem Media. Oh, all right. It's on Salem Media. My apologies. Yeah, I gotta say, that is absolutely, I think, lawsuit worthy. Accusing someone of being pro-lynching when it's so obviously and so clearly a satirical clip from someone who is supposed to be a major broadcaster.
Escape the plantation. Uncle Tom's favorite nephew is like, why are you adopting white supremacists?
Even Joe Walsh thought it was lawsuit worthy, and Walsh called Hasan a Hamas-loving terrorist. Well, because I think that there's one thing to say that, like, Hasan said that America deserved 9/11 or whatever, because obviously that's what he said. Or even to say, like, Hasan hates Americans and he thinks America should be Sharia law or whatever. Like, that's fine. Like, it's not fine, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It's like, that's their opinion about what Hasan has said, and they're extrapolating things that don't exist or aren't true based on other stuff that exists. So, like, sure, whatever. This isn't like this is like another level of insanity.
Framing and white supremacist language voluntarily to describe yourself is so weird, dude. Yeah, I mean, he's a PragerU guy, so of course.
The other part of that is when we start looking at what is actually hurting us on a systemic level. Let's look at policy. One of the biggest things that are hurting black Americans today is policy regarding crime. We have all of these woke DAs who are putting forth policy.
He said, we need more Klansmen as DAs, okay? Can we go back to a better time when lynchings were happening? This is what I like as a black man. Also, there's no real racism in America. My man said woke DAs, dude. What are you saying?
About or getting rid of policies, I should say, with like the 3 strikes rule, which is allowing repeat offenders on the street. We got.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. He said we need to repeal the 3 strikes rule. Or like he said, repealing the 3 strikes rule is a bad thing. Sorry. Yeah, we need more mass incarceration.
Rid of the cash bail system, which again is letting criminals back on the street, and all this different lists of issues where they're even decriminalizing theft under $900. Who is that destroying? Businesses and opportunities in black predominant areas. So when we talk about why we're still struggling, that has a big reason, because we're losing our opportunities.
Yeah. I would just like to say that I empathize on every position that you have that you explained to me, especially when talking about people calling you names.
Why are you always doing too much with black people? Leave them alone. I want to go back to lynching. Like, I get it, but fucking relax. Man, shut the fuck up, okay? God damn. Yes, dude. It's because I'm racist. That's why. It's because I'm...
This is giving the same... By the way, this is giving the exact same vibe as... Do you guys remember the well, I think you guys know the part of the Ethan Klein lawsuit against me where he's like, look, here she is reading a comment of someone saying, I don't want to give Ethan a view or something, so I want you to stay live. And me saying, yeah, I'm going to be live. And being like, see? It's like, you know, words mean things, right? Reading somebody else's message doesn't mean you endorse their message. Otherwise, quotations would never exist. You can attempt to place as much intention as you want, but the only statement that I made was saying, well, you can use my stream for whatever reason you want to use it. I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to stream it because I want to react to it because I think it's going to be horseshit, and it is. The only statement I made is that I'm going to be streaming. Denims is streaming. Oh, Christ almighty.
I'm fucking racist, dude. You got me. Okay, you got me because I'm a fucking racist person.
People saying really mean and nasty things to you, demeaning you.
Like, there's a line, okay, when talking about or to black conservatives. I do not cross that line, okay? I might come near that line, but I do not cross that line. So shut the fuck up. I understand the boundaries, okay?
You because of your race, I would argue. I experienced that as a black conservative, and it was the hardest part of being a black conservative. But I don't understand
Me reading a goddamn comment that I very clearly disagree with being turned into a genuine position that I have. Let's be real. If I actually believed those things that they're claiming I believe, you would straight up defend me, Scott Jennings. What are you talking about? When I say, yeah, I'm a racist, you got me, I'm being sarcastic. The 5 jump cuts in 10 seconds. What are we doing? Normie lives like my dad would get tricked. I mean, Normie lives like your dad probably also believe in AI videos too. This is the most insincere version of events. Clip chimping is too OP, please nerf. That's crazy. 7 3-second clips sequenced together by the Republican Party. Nobody believes this shit, bro. Don't get too worked up about it. I know. I don't think the only people that are believing, quote unquote, believing this stuff are people who are motivated to make this an issue. It's like this is the equivalent of me going, I love black people. I hate when people hate black people. And then they clip the parts to make it seem like I'm saying I hate black people. Like to clip the different parts of the commentary to be like, see, he did it. It's incredible. The problem with this, though, is that this kind of narrative would have no partisan. This kind of narrative would immediately fall by the wayside for partisans. Like Democrats would look at this and go, what the f are you talking about? This dude is literally an advocate for Black Lives Matter from the start. You're out of your dang mind. Saying these are his positions is totally ridiculous. If these were actually his positions, you'd be in support of him. But the issue is CNN, MS Now, a lot of legacy publishers will not do that. A lot of legacy publishers are not going to go out and say, this is total partisan hackery. You've chopped up the things that he's saying in an effort to present him as like being anti-black, when it's very clear that's not the case. The problem is a lot of establishment media, a lot of mainstream media, a lot of conservative adjacent media also see me as a problem. They see me as a problem for other reasons. They don't see me as a problem because I speak out against police brutality. They see me as a problem because I'm a prominent critic of Israel. Let's be real. Scott Jennings is, by the way, directly paid by the pro-Israel Hasbara network. We know this to be the case. Former Trump administration campaign manager.
I, for one, am shocked. That the clip chimpers are not good faith people that are being paid to push for propaganda against the left. Wow. I am genuinely shocked, I say.
Former Trump staffer, I forget what Brad Parscale is his name. Brad Parscale got paid millions of dollars from the Israeli government, had to register as a foreign agent to specifically engage in this influence peddling operation. This is probably one aspect of said operation. He's going to bring this shit up on an Abby Phillip panel if you don't at least threaten to sue him over it. I don't know what opportunities we have for litigation, but it is one of the grossest clip chimps I've ever seen. But Scott Jennings is a part of Salem Media. Salem Media is the white nationalist, Christian nationalist network, right? And Salem Media got a lot of money from Brad Parscale, specifically to do pro-Israel commentary, to attack Israel's.
I like how all of these organizations, all of these media organizations always end up taking money from from the Russian government or some obscure Russian source, Tim Pool, to push the craziest things. And then they pretend like, no, my opinions, they're all my own, for sure. If you just ignore the bags of money that I got for using or having these opinions, all of my opinions are my own.
Critics. So just remember that. When you think about this kind of thing, remember that there is a network of money and moneyed interest coming directly from the Israeli government to conduct this kind of narrative peddling. Happy to help form a litigation team for you to go after these clowns. I mean, I'll look at what options are available to me, because yeah, this is completely out of control. I mean, it's such an unbelievable attempt to slander, to smear. I mean, I don't know if there's an opportunity here to pursue litigation. Probably. It is one of the instances where it is very clear that they are chopping things down. I don't know what the legal avenues I have for defamation. Like, I don't know if there are other previous cases where someone has just been like clipped like this so blatantly to present the exact opposite of their position. They're testing how insane they can get before you hit them with a lawsuit. I'm warning you, they're testing what they can get away with. Stop saying that you won't do it. No, I'm not. I'm not saying I won't do it. I think this is consequential. This is clear cut. This is clear cut defamation.
I mean, it's a massive media organization. So I do agree that the target of a lawsuit is important. It's the same as like the mentality that people have about like, you wouldn't download a car or whatever, right? Like, surely everyone on the internet agrees there's like a moral difference between robbing an old lady and like watching something on the internet, watching the recent Spider-Man movie or whatever fucking movie on the internet on some website, being a fucking pirate that's sailing the seven seas. Surely everyone here agrees that there is a moral difference between these two. I mean, there's also a legal difference, but a moral difference, absolutely, right? If not a massive media conglomerate or like a political pundit that should know better, who would you ever sue? Like, and I'm not trying to be like annoying, but genuinely.
He's showing your clip. He's just showing your clips. How will you
showing your clip? Dude.
Prove intent? Great question. Great question. I already gave you the example, right? If I were to say, I love black people and I hate when people hate black people, and they cut it down to make it seem like I was saying I hate black people, that's obviously defamation. It's not my position at all. They're trying to say that I'm racist. They're trying to say that I'm pro-lynching. The edit itself and the additional commentary surrounding the edit itself is totally ridiculous. Statement is actual malice standard of Times v. Sullivan. They made this statement either knowing it was false or with reckless disregard to the truth. Yeah. As a public figure, you'll have to prove actual malice, tough standard. I don't know if that's such a tough standard, because I think my advocacy in this space for the last 13 years actually proves, especially if there's enough evidence of these guys in the past criticizing my commentary being too pro-black, right? And that probably isn't that hard to find, because I've been around the block for a very long time. Black people, leave them alone. I want to go back to lynching. Like, I get it, but fucking relax. Man, shut the fuck up, okay? God damn. Yes, yeah, I'm literally reading a comment, and they clipped it in a way to make it seem like that's my own personal assessment, my own personal opinion. Like, look at all of the surrounding evidence that's readily available that's lost in the context here in the way that they cut this. I'm sorry. This is clear-cut, reckless disregard for the truth, especially considering that I'm reading someone else's comment and saying I disagree with it. There is 0% chance that the person who clipped it, the Republican NRSC account that clipped this and put it in a compilation, thought that this was a sincerely held belief of mine. Because if they did, they wouldn't have actually taken the time and effort to just zoom into my face. They wouldn't have taken the time and effort to clip just me reading the comment. This is ridiculous. Doesn't the Fox News commentator explicitly say that's your position? Yes, that is exactly what they're saying. And that's what Andrew Colvett is saying here as well. So here's the thing. We're now beginning to learn the tactic that will be deployed by the Republican Party in the midterms, right? They're not just going to say, oh, Hasan is a radical. This channels his viewpoint, but is like egregious, right? he hates America because he said this or that. Like, there's a different standard, right? There's something you can say by using my 9/11 comments, even if it's untrue, is to say that, like, oh, I hate America. I think that that's like a more difficult case to prosecute. A more difficult.
This is the point that I was making, where it's like generally defamation doesn't cover, or like you can't proceed with defamation claims if you're trying to just say like your opinion. Your opinion on someone is not necessarily defamatory. Now, whether or not people believe that you were sharing your opinion or a factual statement is important. But if you say like, I don't like Hasan because I feel like he hates America, that's not defamatory. That's not even close to defamatory. Versus like, I know Hasan because I know that he did this crime, then that would be defamatory, right? And I don't know, man. I think that this is like pretty brutal. My mother actually texted me and told me that the Hasan I watch sometimes hates black people. I cannot tell if you're being sarcastic. I literally can't tell.
More difficult defamation case to prosecute. But it's clear that they're not just doing that. They're going to turn around and not just say that like, oh, Hasan is Hasan is in favor of bad things for America. They're just going to straight up say things that are the opposite of what I believe, and they're testing the waters right now.
I said that they basically, this DSA movement is motivated by a hatred of white America. Well, actually, it turns out they hate anything that gets in their way. Any group that doesn't get on and refuses the revolution, that's who's up against the DSA. And so Hasan Piker is a malignant, parasitical force in American politics, and I hope he's rejected as he should be.
So I just don't understand why more Democrats are not calling him out.
Perhaps it's because you guys have made up a phenomena, and most people are of sound mind, and they recognize that you're insincerely launching this conquest.
Democrats look to regain control of Congress. Twitch streamer Hasan Piker has emerged as a lightning rod within the party.
Who's Hasan Piker? Prominent streamer dividing the Democratic Party? KATV? What the
Progressives embracing his young male audience, while moderate Democrats have pushed back.
This aired on local Sinclair media in the country? What the Now local Sinclair media is up my ass too? Holy moly. Oof. Rupert Murdoch is obviously put the crosshairs on me, and now we got Sinclair on top of it too. Jesus Christ.
Against his inflammatory rhetoric.
I do legitimately think these guys are trying to get me killed. I will say it. I mean, it doesn't feel great to be in this situation, but it's obvious that the narrative is set in where the goal here is to just basically say like, this is the most nefarious, most toxic force in American politics. Someone has to do something.
Look, we're seeing now past video of Francesca Hong.
I will say on this sort of topic, I do feel, okay, I don't know how to talk about this. I saw some tweets from like, I guess, Haas Twitter talking about how considering that there's so much, I think even Austin Knox was tweeting about it, considering that there's so much attention and media attention on Hasan right now, I think this is a great opportunity to bring back Hogwatch. Because if you have all these eyes on you, wouldn't it be worthwhile to bring out some of the best segments? Because realistically, the people that like, this is my, again, radical opinion, which is, I feel, I think in order to be a content creator on the internet, you have to be a little bit delusional. You have to feel like you're kind of like in your brain that you can overcome all odds, just because of how like statistically unlikely it is, right? Time for Chad Vice. I'm just saying. And I think it's like, I want to bring up this clip that I saw. Someone clipped my stream in a way that, someone clipped the stream appearance that I had. And I kind of wanted to build off of a different point that I was making on his show. That I genuinely, maybe delusionally believe that I can convince anyone to be a Denims enjoyer. That even the biggest like Denims hater, I can convince them that my stream is entertaining and it's fun. And they're wrong to not enjoy watching the stream. And I don't really care if that other people think that that's delusional or whatever. That's how I view it. That's how I view the stream. That's how I view the show. That's an insane belief. And I think it's a based one, all right? Because realistically, the people that you're not going to move, why care about them, right? The people that you genuinely have no control over, why even bother caring about them? Because like they're not going to be moved anyway, so who gives a shit? It's the same with Hasan chilling with a bear. Did I miss this meme? I might have not. I might have missed this meme. Where was I going with this? Where was I going with this? I do think we should bring back the fun segments, or Hasan should bring back the fun segments and like the Hogwatch segments, because realistically, again, I think a lot of the people that like don't like Hasan or think that he's all these things, I think if they tuned into a stream and it was entertaining and it was fun, people would keep watching. I mean, that's why people keep watching shitty creators, right? It's because the content is entertaining. And when you talk to people who watch shitty creators, they will tell you, yeah, I mean, I know that he's kind of shitty, but like, I just like, he's entertaining to watch, so I don't know. Yeah, but it's so entertaining. And I think we could use that. I think the left should and could use that to their advantage. As this post. This sort of like segues into a different topic that I wanted to talk about. We're talking about, this is before I went on Hasan's stream. This is from the 3rd. We're talking about different streamers at work, and one older dude said he doesn't really watch streamer, but he likes the clips he sees of that Asmongold guy, and all the younger guys in the office just groaned. And we ended up watching Asmongold's video on whatever the fuck it was. It was like he got banned or he was sick or something. I don't fucking know. And we talked about Asmongold a little bit, and I kind of got into it. So let me watch.
That was amazing. That was 10 out of 10. I do think that the majority of people who watch, because like, you know, like most viewers are lurkers. I feel like the majority of people just put him on as background noise and they're like, he's reasonable, but they're not like processing any of the things that he's saying.
I think it's cope. I think there's just a lot of shitty people on the planet.
I think that there are. I just think the majority of them aren't.
I don't know. Because like there have been so many instances where I've just like kind of given up. Basically,
maybe it's because like I'm my sample size and my pool is different, because I've been in multiple Discords with friends that don't know that I stream or whatever, and one of them will randomly be like, "Oh, I love Asmongold," or like, "I watch Asmongold," and everyone else in the call is like, "Oh, dude, that's cringe," and he's like, "No, he's like pretty reasonable," and they're like, "What did you think when he said this?" He's like, "I didn't know that he said that." "What did you think when he said that?" "Oh, I didn't know when he said that." I think the majority of the people are like, "Oh, I didn't know that he was like a loser. My bad. I thought he was just like he doesn't shower." That was amazing.
You have friends who don't know you stream? No, I'm in like servers, and friends of friends won't know, like they don't know who I am, so they don't know that I stream. I mean, that's the same thing. No, they're totally different. If you think that they're the same thing, I encourage you to talk to more people, because they're completely different. It's not like I'm intentionally hiding it or something like that. It'll be like, I'm on my Discord account, but people don't know who I am. So they'll just talk about these issues, or they'll talk about these things like openly. And I don't really like to weigh in on these topics, because I feel like I already have to do that on the stream. I'm not doing it on my off time too. You know what I mean? But it's funny because like in a lot of servers that I've been in, it's the same response every time. If you're in like a relatively normal server, everyone will like cringe. But this is also applicable in real life, where everyone you know will cringe and they'll be like, "Oh, dude, that's so cringy." And it's because like I think a lot of content by most people is watched as background noise, right? Like a lot of the times when I'm looking for a YouTube video to watch with my food, I don't care what the video is. I just want it to be pleasant to listen to and sort of entertaining. And the majority of, I think, Asmongold's stream operates that way for most viewers. I think a lot of people, they put it on and they're like, okay, whatever, I'll just play this. And they're not listening to like everything he's saying. And most of the time he's just saying like unbelievably like milquetoast things. Like the cop listening to Asmon on a call, yeah. And I think that there are some people that are actually genuinely, like shitty people. Obviously, duh. But I think most people that watch content creators online are not like hyper stans of any particular creator. Most people just have a very casual relationship with the content that they watch online. And they don't have any like strong allegiances or alliances. They're just listening and they're like, okay, this is entertaining enough. I legit caught my coworker watching Dr. Disrespect, and ironically, but to be fair, people do this like coworker, and we all hope he gets fired soon. One chatter said I watched Asmon at one point, if I'm being honest. Well, I think a lot of people watched Asmon back before he started talking about politics or whatever. It's because it's good background noise. Back when he just did like, wow. What was I going to say with this on this topic? Oh, I think like when you keep, not to be an AI chatbot right now, but when you keep the vibes light and we just take it wherever you want, you tell me what you want to do and we'll just go from there. Yep, sure, we'll keep the vibes light. Got it. Absolutely. got it. We'll just keep the vibes light and go from there. I think when that's the vibe of like the stream, I think most people are kind of down. Personally, that's just my opinion. And I think nobody wants to be caught watching someone that's cringe. So I think, I don't know, maybe this is like pure copium or hopium or whatever. I genuinely think if Hasan just started doing a bunch of Hogwatch again, doing fun segments again, I think people would be, I think all of the Fox News coverage would turn into advertising for him. Because people would tune in, they would watch it, and they'd be like, this is actually kind of entertaining. I don't like this guy, but like, I'm kind of entertained. I've looked at like, I've gotten like, ban appeals from people who are like, okay, I got it. I was a little too hostile, but I actually, even though I disagree with literally everything you say, your stream's pretty entertaining and I miss reading chat. Could you unban me? I won't type in chat anymore. So like, I think it's a good idea, dude. I personally think so. I think it would help diffuse a lot of the hit pieces more and bring in more normies. Yeah. So you're saying he needs to go back to watching 90 Day Fiancé and all will be solved? No, I'm saying we need to go back to bringing women on and making them watch Joe Rogan. Concretely, how should he make his streams more entertaining? Well, I think Hogwatch is a great example. I think he killed it with Hogwatch. I don't think anyone's ever done Hogwatch as well as Hasan has done Hogwatch. I think he should do Hogwatch again. I think Hogwatch was peak. I think Hank Pecker was peak. I think he should do Hogwatch. I think he should do Chadvice. I think he should do Hank Pecker. I'm not saying like nothing serious ever, but I'm saying like cutting through some of the, like even Majority Report has like the fun half that they do because it's nice to cut through some of like the everyday politics with something that's fun, especially when you have like a bunch of eyes on you. Isn't that the best time to like convince those people that this is actually fun work, fun content or whatever? He always says he needs to do more fun reacts again and then he never does. Denims Chadvice. I would have the best guests, chat. I know a lot of, almost said crazy people. That's derogatory. I know people who live life on the edge who would be great at Chadvice. I'm good at collecting people, okay? I'm good at collecting specimens, all right? I like collecting interesting people in my life. And I've collected many an interesting character. But imagine him doing a stream as Dr. Jihad. Yeah. We don't even do murder, interrogation, and audit the auditors anymore.
Paul Robeson.
Yeah, when I'm talking about like Hogwatch, this is what I'm talking about.
Famous black communist.
Oh, communist. Should we be celebrating that?
Are you triggered?
No, I'm asking you a question.
I believe, communism's a great thing, actually.
The idea of communism is like absolutely liberating. It's the idea of like embracing a collective spirit to like build a better world.
Yes, resist. What are you resisting?
I'm resisting you, bitch.
Wow, very progressive and brave.
Caitlin Bennett pooped her pants in college.
Caitlin Bennett lived in Venezuela. She wouldn't have any pants to poop in. It's only thanks to capitalism that Caitlin was able to poop in her pants.
Pretty tight.
So is Liberty Hangout Show.
Liberty Hangout Show.
Subscribe. Hit the notification bell.
Notification, subscribe.
Can you tell us Liberty Hangout #1 YouTube channel? Subscribe. Give
Liberty.
Us a
Wait. Liberty Hangout #1 YouTube channel. Subscribe to
Perfect. Okay. Question for you.
Like, I think this shit is so amazing, man. Come on.
Yeah, hi guys. Do you want to do a group interview here?
Me and James are both white people. Like we are in the oppressive class, and like we recognize.
Am I in the oppressive?
Wow, an Italian who knows that they're white. Interesting. Hey, why don't the Italians in my
real voice lol
community?
Well, and ironically, I think like him bringing on Stabby is good. This is like just maybe I might just be, sorry, not wrong. There are streams on Twitch that I would never watch that are very good. Like speed streams. There are very few of speed streams that I've watched because it's too high energy. I'm like, oh, can I get something a little bit more chill? I don't have it in me to watch this. But I love Speed. I love the content that Speed does. I understand why Speed is popular. I understand why he gets great viewership. And I think he obviously should, but I'm not going to sit down and watch it because I'm like, I'm not the correct audience, I think, for this. It's a little too much energy for me. I'm just a sloth, okay? So maybe it's just my humble opinion that I think this, and like the content that I like is has some more variety and has some like more hogwatch and stuff, and I think it's good. I think Majority Report has the right idea when they bring on, like when they do the fun half and then they do like the, you know, the serious half or whatever. All these hog creators are gone now. It's like Tyler Oliveira spouting great replacement theory. That's not true. PBD is great hogwatch. Or like even hogwatch in the form of like, Lane, are we really doing this right now? Lane, are we really doing this? Like that's still like, I've never laughed so hard when watching the Hasan stream when he reacted to the Chibi Reviews video. There's lots of hogwatch for those with eyes to see. Like, PBD is so fucking funny to watch. I'm a numbers guy. And, like, I think watching SlopTubers gets really boring because they literally, the problem with SlopTubers is that they don't actually have a personality of their own. They're just, like, the vehicle for the delivering of anti-content, right? Whereas Hogwatch is, like, these people have their own personality. They have their show, which is why they're entertaining to make fun of, like PBD or like Tim Pool. Whereas M. Pregasus is boring after a certain point because he doesn't add anything entertaining. It's like it's just some loser delivering some internet drama, and that's it. That's it. It's the whole thing. Like, I can't think of a distinctive M. Pregasus personality trait other than him being pregnant. Like, nothing comes to mind, right? PBD has, like, how many iconic one-liners? Not JLP, Jordan Peterson, how many iconic one-liners? Clean your room! Like, he had so many iconic one-liners, right? Or even Tim Pool. It can't be me. It's got to be everybody else. Like, these people all have very distinct personalities that I think make them very fun to make fun of. They're not just delivering. They're not just the fucking box that delivers the goods, right? Even with eyes to see. Yeah, that was Jordan Peterson as well. It was like, there are cathedrals everywhere for those with eyes to see them. And it's like a bottle of water. It's like literally a water bottle. It's a photo of him holding a water bottle. And it's like the light reflecting in the water bottle. Like it's or like, yeah, Candace Owens talking about like the X-Men, that Charlie Kirk was an X-Men member. Like, that's objectively amazing. Like, hello, these people are all like very distinct personalities in their own right, and that makes great hogwatch. Rather than like SlopTubers they're just kind of like, what is Willie Mac Show best known for? Like having a face that looks like it was built in Skyrim's like engine, or like not even Skyrim, Morrowind's engine. It's got like the least amount of polygons I've ever seen on a human face. Besides that, I can't think of anything unique he's done. That's it. That's all I can think of. Same engine, but updated. Oblivion, sorry. You're finally awake. Oh, man.